It is January 29th, 2025. I found a post that I thought it was important to post, and I will link it in the description box. Dr. Kynan Bridges, a pastor who shares on various links like YouTube and TikTok, he definitely has a message that I think is worth sharing. And I wanted to respond to it, but you should watch the video so this makes sense. But his message was that the Antichrist is here. And what he shared in his post is very relevant. So if you take the time to listen to this, it'll be linked in the description box below. I would like to respond to this. And without you seeing it, this will probably make a little more sense if you watch the video first. But I was doing a deep dive into the scriptures, and I have been posting about Bible journaling. This is not a Bible journaling video. I set those up for a seminar. But to say the least, I have been setting it up for this purpose to do a deep dive. And I can just tell you, I just took apart Luke, Matthew, and the Gospels, just to name a few of the scriptures, including Revelation, in the last 24 hours. And what I'm reading is really revived my renewed understanding and recommit my walk with the Lord. I really feel that just by reading, I really felt a sorrow and understanding about where some of us, even if we're not prodigals, maybe where we're weary and tired of this world and where it's all going. And Dr. Kynan Bridges really hits on some things in this video that I hope you can gain some understanding why he says what he says in this video. I want to talk about something that comes from Luke 21, and it's the coming of the Son of Man. Um, I hope I can read this, but I'm going to just give it a whirl here. Then there was, oh, I need a light. Let me get my book light here. Hold on a second. Okay, these things always help when you need them. Then there was the signs of the sun. Then there were signs in the sun, moon, and stars. And there will be an anguish on the earth among the nations, bewildered by the roaring of the seas and waves. People will faint from fear and expectation of these things that are coming upon the world, because the powers of the heavens will be shaken in great glory. But when these things begin to take place, stand up and lift your heads, because your redemption draweth near. The reason I said that is I just saw the effects of the storm Edwin in Ireland, and also what we've seen in California and the storm systems that are taking place on the earth. This is just present day. These are just a couple storms we're talking about. Now, in some of the reports that I've been watching from Mike from around the world, he has predicted that 100-mile winds, straight line winds, will become a real problem across the globe. So these are just examples of some of the things that I've been listening to in several reports. These are predictions. So predicting like a storm like Edwin in Ireland and some of the things that I've seen, I thought that would be appropriate to start tracking this, as it's obvious that these storms are 100-mile-per-hour winds and the destruction that it's leaving. So I went on to read more, and it talks about the signs of the end of the age. And this again is in Luke 21, verse. Let's see. Let me get my book lamp. verse 7. Teacher, they asked him, so when will be the sign that these things happen? And what will be the sign of these things that are about to take place? Then he said, watch out, for you are not deceived, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he. And the time is near. Don't follow them when you hear them saying, don't follow them. You hear of wars and rebellions, don't be alarmed. Indeed, it is necessary that you see these things take place, but the end won't come yet. Then he told them, nation will rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be violent earthquakes and famines and plagues. But before all these things, they will lay their hands on you and persecute you before kings and governors because of my name. They will give you an opportunity to bear witness, but before you make up your minds not to, prepare yourself in defense of time, for I will give you such words in the kingdom none of your adversaries will be able to resist and contradict. You will be even betrayed by parents, brothers, relatives, and friends. They will even kill some of you. You will be hated, everyone, because of my name. But not a hair on your head will be lost. But your endurance gain your lives. And then it goes on to talk about the destruction of Jerusalem. Okay. So we'll just stop there. I think what I intended to do is lay out this Bible, the framework for the deep dive that I took the time to do. And boy, did I do that. Again, watch that video from Dr. Kynan Bridges in the link in the description box below. I think what it is that he has to share, I don't need to say any more. Let him do the talking and you do the listening. I really recommend the video. You will get a lot from it, especially the part where he says about the church and how the Antichrist plays a role in that. You'll definitely see where I'm coming from when you see this video. I think it's very relevant. Thank you for listening and God bless.